Hello everybody. I was going to do the rest of the Easter kitchen tour, but I wanted to show you what is coming up and what is turning beautiful colors, and also the daffodils are starting to fade because of the wind and the rain. So I just wanted to show you what's going on in the garden right now, and then I promise not tomorrow but probably the next day I will do the last of the kitchen Easter tours. So I'm going to turn around here because I want to show you my helper. There's my helper. He's been out here laying in the sun because it's kind of cool because it's so windy, and tonight's going to get down to 36, so it's going to be really cold. As you can see, a lot of the daffodils have already started to fade, I'm afraid. We've just had so much wind. But you can see some things are greening up. There's that beautiful little heuchera. I see lots of little miniature daffodil greening up over here. And the mums, we bought a new hose for the back this morning, and it was coiled so tight. I told John, I said, let's lay it here in the sun and let it warm up before I try to wind it up because it is coiled very tightly. The mums, I can't believe how much they're coming up. And you can see back there on the trellis, the clematis is doing great. Do have some hyacinths over here blooming. This is the sweet autumn clematis, and it will cover all 4 of these trellises before summer's over. Baby boy's loving on a shovel. But there's the hyacinths blooming, and the Nellie Moser clematis is coming up great. The cranesbill geraniums and the asters. And there's that wonderful curled up hose. And look at this hydrangea. This one is just starting to come out. And believe it or not, can you see how far up those hostas are? This evening I'm going to have to spray again with the liquid fence, and they're coming up in there too, because I see them in the front coming up also, and the deer will definitely eat those. This is the spring flock, and that's the creeping phlox are coming up. There's a tiny Jacob's ladder. There's nothing in here yet. Daylilies are really coming up. And can you see the beautiful lime green leaves on that lion's mane Japanese maple? And over there is another one of the Japanese maples that has the lime green leaves. Just love those. Lots more green coming out. There's a heuchera. I don't see any sign of my large bleeding heart that was there. I hope it didn't get killed during this hard winter we've had. There's another Jacob's ladder. And the hellebores are still looking beautiful. I have a couple leaves there that I need to trim off. I thought I got them all, but I missed some. This is Scotch moss. I hope it will green up. I hope it didn't die. We're going to go over this way, but look at the periwinkle blooming. Isn't that gorgeous? I still see a few windflowers. I see lots of hostas. We'll look at those in a minute. There's nothing in this flower pot because I do put annuals in that. I see some green on this clematis. See periwinkle back there, and look at these hostas. It's just amazing. I'm gonna have to water all up here. And you can see the tiny leaves are coming out on this. I still haven't done anything, any type of decorating or cleaning in the summer room. Whoops, there went my hat. I figured that was gonna happen. Look at these little leaves. And look at the PJM rhododendron. Isn't that gorgeous? Hostas coming up. Oh, something knocked my statue over. I'll have to pick that up later. But I love these PJMs. They bloom off and on all summer long. Rake's blown over with the wind. Lots more daylilies in there. Baby boy doesn't like the wind. He's probably crying and asking me to come in. I'm just going to have to take my hat off. This flower pot's done blown totally over. On account of, look at these little flowers. I'm trying to get that off of those. They're beautiful. They bloom. That's the Epimedium. And they bloom before the leaves ever come out. I see lots more little buds coming up. And all these hellebores have seeded themselves in here. This periwinkle right here, I don't know whether you can see it for the sun, but it's a much deeper purple. Another PJM rhododendron. All these wonderful little leaves coming out on the maples. I've got lots of sticks to pick up over here. I picked up tons in the rest of the yard. That hydrangea's coming out. Here's the boy still helping me. A lot of things leaning over and drooping. I'll have to do some straightening up soon. See, they just plant themselves anywhere. And I let them unless I need to move them. And I give lots of friends a lot of hellebores. There's a baby hosta coming up in that pot. Another PJM. Some of the ground cover coming up. Everything's crooked from the wind. Nothing back here coming up yet. That sedum has just done wonderful all winter long. I could divide some of that. Look at the pretty new leaves on the pyrus with a cat. I am surprised I have any blooms at all in here because the squirrels dig in here constantly. I was looking, I might see some faint little nodes of hostas coming up. Just barely. Leaves are out pretty good on this one. That's another sweet autumn clematis. Here's more big hosta leaves coming up. Yep, lots of hostas. That would be a wonderful salad bar for the deers. Ferns coming back out. A lot of hostas. Look at that beautiful Japanese painted fern. The color's so pretty. Hostas do wonderful in pots. I've had them in pots for years and years. And there's that really unusual one, and this one is too. And look at the lungwort blooming. There's a baby Japanese maple in that little hosta pot. More hostas. You can tell we love hostas. Look at these windflowers, aren't they gorgeous? More hostas all the way back through there, and there is a beautiful daffodil still in bloom. Big rhododendron. It does have some buds on it. More hostas. Daylilies. He's walking with me. I see a big limb right there I'm gonna have to pick up. Leaves are coming out on the climbing hydrangea and the chocolate vine. Yep, lots of sticks to pick up, but that's okay. The elderberry is really putting out. And here's another lion's mane. See, they're almost little clusters. I guess that's why they call them lion's mane. Lilies coming up, more hostas, lots of daylilies there. The hydrangeas. That's a sweet autumn clematis. And this Japanese maple in a pot. I need to put it in a bigger pot this year. The lamian is still doing great. Lots of baby Japanese maples in that pot of hostas. And the mums. And that hellebores, the colors of the blooms change all through the season, but they're always pretty. And back there is another sweet autumn. I'm not going to go out any further, but you can, he wants me to open the gate for him. I told you before he likes Mama to open the gate. And that's a different color PJM. And the daylilies are really growing. Everything's doing pretty well. Of course, it's a long time before the hibiscus come up, and you can see the little tiny grape hyacinths. I just stepped on a stick. All right, so this is all. I can't believe how fast some of the things are growing right now. I'm really pleased. I just hope we don't get any freezes. At 36 we could get a frost. They're not calling for one, so I'm hoping not. So y'all enjoy your day, and I promise by Friday we're going to complete the Easter kitchen tour. Love and blessings to y'all from me and John and baby boy. Till the next time. Bye-bye.